Hi students, so today we are going to start a new chapter of class 10 science, that is acid, bases and salts. Okay, this is one of the very important chapter of class 10 chemistry, and as I write here there are total 5 marks. Okay, that is range 5 to 6 mark questions are asked in this chapter. 2 marks is diagram and the 3 marks is long answer question. So this is very important chapter, and now let in this video try to learn this chapter. Okay, so without waste of time, let start this chapter. So now we start with definition of acids, bases, then we study about in laboratory acids which are used in laboratories and the base which are used in the laboratories, and then we have take the indicators. Okay, different indicators used to identify the which is acid and which is base and which is neutral, and then we have to be take the very important concept, that is the basic central point of this chapter is the reaction of metals with acid and the reaction of metals with base, and the reaction of acid with metal oxides and the reaction of base with metal oxide. So these are the points we have to be covered in this chapter. Okay, this in this video. Okay, now start with the definition of acid. Okay, so take notebook and copy the definitions of acid. Okay, so first come to the acids, right? So I put here acids. So now take, so what is acids? Okay, when we want to write definition of acids, so simple one, acid is nothing but the substances which denote or which gives us H plus ions, hydrogen ions. Okay, so definition is acids are the substances which are donate the H plus ions. Okay, right student? So the substance which gives H plus ions, such substance we call it as an acids. Okay, very simple definition. What is acids? So acids are the substances which donate the H plus ions, which gives out the H plus ions. Okay, so one question is arises, when they give H plus ions. Okay, they give H plus ions when dissociate in water, when only in liquid form, means it is only in liquid form. The acids are only dissociate, only show their H plus ions, only dissociate or only show their H plus ions in the presence of liquid form only. Okay, in the liquid state they are dissociate into H plus ions. So that is what meaning of acids. Okay, now come to next properties of acids. Okay, so some properties of acids, that is very important. Properties of acids. So properties of acids here. So I write first one. The property number 1 is, okay, so one property we have write, okay, acid gives H plus ion, that is one property. Okay, take another property, that is acids are sour in taste. Okay, acids are sour in taste. For example, I take lemon. Okay, lemon is one type of natural acid. Okay, lemon. So lemon, we know the taste of lemon, it is sour in taste. So that is acids are sour in taste. Okay, that is one property of acids. Okay, next second one, we know about the litmus paper. Okay, I have a litmus paper. So we know about this litmus paper. Okay, this litmus paper actually used to identify the which is acid and which is base. Okay, later on we discuss about it. So this is also one property of acid. What? Then this blue litmus paper, when we are dipped into the acids, okay, we observe that it is turned the blue litmus paper to red. For example, we take here, I take one blue litmus paper, and I take here one acid. Okay, this is the lemon juice. Okay, this is blue litmus paper. When the acid properties, when the blue litmus paper is dipped into this acid, okay, any acid, then it is turns into red. Okay, see that it is turns into red. Okay, so that is what second property of acid is, the blue litmus paper turns into red when dipped into the acid. Okay, so that is second property of acids are turns blue litmus paper into red. Okay, into red. That is what the second property of acids. Okay, and that is also one type of test to identify acid. Okay, if any solution which turns into red, turns the color of litmus paper red, means what the solution is acid. So that is one type of representations indicator which is we use. Okay, so that is second property of acids. Okay, now come to the third property of acids. They are liquid in state. Okay, they are liquid in state. Okay, so that is very important property of acids are, that is they are liquid in state. Okay, they are always liquid in state. Next, the fourth property. Okay, they conduct electricity. They conduct electricity. Okay, that is what they conduct electricity. So that is four properties of acids. Okay, hope this is very easy for you. Okay, in the examination they ask what is acids, you have to write these all things. Okay, what is acids? Acids are the substances which donate the H plus ions. Okay, also we when we add acid into the water, that is we call dilution of acid. Okay, take water and add a acid bite by bite, drop by drop, then what happened, the H plus ions also convert into the hydronium, that also be okay. Okay, that is called hydronium. Okay, that is very important. Okay, that is also same H plus ions, or maybe you call it as an hydronium ions, that is H plus O, H3O plus ions. Okay, that is what meaning of acids. Then properties of acids are there, again repeated. Acids are sour in taste. Okay, there for example lemon, or example vinegar. Okay, and then turn blue litmus paper to red. Okay, into red. That is a second property. They are liquid in state. Okay, they are liquid in state, and they are conduct electricity. Okay, when current is passed through the acid, the electricity is conducted because presence of the ions. Okay, later on we also study about the conductivity of acids. Okay, in the next videos. But a simple property we have to be only for knowledge, that is it is conduct electricity. How it is, this answer may be next videos, but we know that about it is conduct electricity. Okay, so these are what simple properties of acids. Okay students, now take examples of acids. Okay, we now take examples of acids. Now Arabic. Okay, now take examples of acids. So here examples of acids. Okay, there are two types of examples we have take here students. One example which is called laboratory acids, which is chemicals which are used, and some are natural acids are there. Okay, for example lemon is an acid, in the tomato oxalic acid, in the milk tartaric acid. In the different types of, there are other acids also present. So we have take two types of example. One I call it as a laboratory acids. Okay, laboratory acids, and one I call as a natural acids. Okay, natural acids. So that is, here we take example, means it is very important question. In the natural acids, so many questions are asked. Okay, which acid present in lemon, which acid present in tomato, which acid present in milk. So there are different types of questions are there. So we combine both together. Okay, so first come to the first point, that is laboratory acids. Okay, come to the first laboratory acids. Okay, so for this here I write first sulfuric acid. Okay, sulfuric acid. Okay, that formula very important, you have to remember it. Yeah, H2SO4, sulfuric acid, and it is also called as a king of acids. Okay, sulfuric acid. Another one acid is hydrochloric acid. Okay, hydrochloric acid, formula is HCl. Okay, next we take another example is nitric acid. Nitric acid, that is NO3, it is also one type of acid. Then last, another one is CS3CO, sorry, acetic acid. Okay, acetic acid, that is CS3COOH. This is what acetic acid. So there are 4 very important acid we have to be learn these all acid in the class 10, and these not only related to this chapter, also in the metal chapter we also take some acids, and the carbonates compound we have to discuss some acids here, methanoic acid, okay, methanol. So that is very important. 4 acids are there, and that is very important acid for laboratory point of view. So one is sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4, and second hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, then nitric acid, that is HNO3, and acetic acid, that is CS3COOH. Okay, now students, when we take these 4 acids, so we have to again divide them as a weak and strong. Okay, and see all these acids. So one question is which is strong and which is weak. Okay, so the strong acid is an acid which gives more H plus ions when dissociate into the water. Okay, which gives more H plus ions, which gives more hydronium ions. That acid is called as strong acid. Okay, if acid A is there, it gives 100 H plus ions. Okay, another acid is there, let acid B, whose gives 200 H plus ions. So which is strong? That is, it is strong. Okay, why this is strong? Because it gives more H plus ions. Okay, so the acid, the substance which gives H plus ions, that is enough acid. Okay, which is strong acid, which is gives more quantity of, more concentration of H plus ions, that is called as strong acid, and which gives less concentration of H plus ions, that is called as weak acid. Okay, now students, as if we want to categorize it as a weak and acid, strong acid, so we can categorize it as, okay, that is right here, I take in this side here, okay, here in these 4 acids which is strong, I write H2SO4 is strong. H2SO4 is a strong acid. What does it mean? It means that H2SO4, sulfuric acid, gives more H plus ions concentration. Okay, then sorry, this is greater than HCl. Okay, so HCl is weaker than H2SO4, but HCl is greater than HNO3. Okay, and HNO3 means greater than CS3COOH. Okay, so this is what students, this is called as the acid category. That is, first one is a strong acid, and last one is a weak acid. So that is, one is ending, one is terminal. Okay, so one is starting point is strongest acid. So in the examination they ask, name the strongest acid, that is what? H2SO4, sulfuric acid. And what is the weakest acid? Right, write the weak acid. The weak acid is CS3COOH. Okay, that is what chain or sequence of acid. First is more strong is H2SO4, then less is HCl, then less is HNO3, then less is CS3COOH, acetic acid. So that is what sequence of, okay students. So this strong acid and the weak acid is acetic acid. Okay, that is very important point, you have to be right here. Okay, please note down this all the acids. Okay, stop my video and copy this acid, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, and acetic acid. So next, in these laboratory acids, write down this sequence. Okay, write down this sequence, that is first H2SO4, then HCl, then HNO3, then CS3COOH. Then one very important point you have to remember, that strongest acid, so that is what? H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid. Okay, then weak acid, that is write as CS3COOH, that is what? Acetic acid. Okay, acetic acid. So these are very important point, the basic point you have to be remember about the acids. Okay, when we learn about the acid, then we have to know about the what are the acids, the examples of acids, and which is strong and which is weak. Okay, so this is all about the acids. Okay, now come to the point about base. Okay, sorry, I can take again natural acids. Okay, some very important acid we have to be memorized. That is, see, I write here some common acids are, that is vinegar. Okay, vinegar is acid. Which acid present in vinegar is, that is acetic acid. Okay, already we write it acetic acid. Okay, here this acetic acid present in vinegar, which is used in the soft food. Okay, in gobi manchuri, in making of gobi manchuri they use colorless liquid, that is called vinegar, acetic acid present in that. Okay, another one is I can orange. Okay, I take orange. In orange also one acid present, that is citric acid. Okay, citric. Okay, that is we call as citrus fruits. Okay, citrus fruit. Okay, so orange, maybe pineapple. Okay, lemons, all are citric acids. Okay, I can take tamarind. Okay, tamarind. In tamarind acid present is tartaric acid. Okay, tartaric acid. Okay, student, that is very important. T for tamarind and T for tartaric acid. Okay, easy to be remember. Then tomato. When we take tomato, in tomato what happened? Oxalic acid present, students. Oxalic acid, correct? T for tomato, O for oxalic acid. That is simple too. Okay, tomato, T for tomato. Next letter O for oxalic acid. And then next student, very important is sour milk. That is we call as sour milk. That is we called as, it is curd. Okay, this is curd. In curd, the lactic acid present. Lactic acid is present, students. So these are some very natural acids. Okay, then take another last three is there. So we have to remember these acids, which is very important. In the examination they ask which acid present in vinegar, which acid present in orange, which acid present in tamarind, which acid present in tomato, which acid present in sour milk. So it's very important, you have to remember the acid name. Okay, then sour milk, then lemon. Okay, then lemon. So in lemon it is a citric acid, again repeated. Okay, citric acid. Okay, very different, citric acid. Okay, next another one is lemon, and then ant, sting. So in the ant sting it is a methanoic acid. Okay, methanoic acid. It is also called as formic acid also. Okay, formic, both are same. Okay, NCERT, in NCERT methanoic acid given and formic acid also second name. And then another one is nettle leaves. Okay, these are one type of leaves, students, present in the forest. Okay, nettle sting, nettle sting, that is same acid, that is methanoic or formic acid. Okay, methanoic acid. So these are the very important natural acids. So here we have to take very deeply about the acids. What is the meaning of acids, and what is the properties of acids, and different types of examples of acids. Okay, examples of acid: laboratory acid, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, and acetic acid. And then we can take natural acids, very important acid. The point of examination is very important. From here 1 mark question, that is multiple choice questions are asked. Okay, so different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, total 8 acids are given. So here fruits are given, and that side the acid present in that is the natural acids. Okay, we have to remember these all things. Okay, please in your copy this whole thing. Okay, right. This is the all about basis. Sorry, acids. Now student, come to again the next concept is base. Right. Hope you are note on this. Okay, next come to the point. The next is basis. Let's come to base. Okay, let's come basis. So now student, first take definition of the base. Same, the acid is a substance which gives H plus ions. So base gives OH minus ions. Okay, there is only difference. So the substances which are donate OH minus ions, that is hydro oxides. oxides. Okay, OH minus ions, that is hydroxides, it's called as base. Okay, any substance that gives OH ions when in the form of liquid state. When they are in liquid state, when they are dissociating liquid, they give OH minus ions, hydroxide ions. Such substance is called as base. Okay, if use H plus ions, then called as acid. If donate or use OH minus ions, then they are called as an base, students. Okay, so now as per same, take the properties of base. Okay, so here properties of base. So I can take some properties of base here, students. That is, base are first taste. Okay, first say state taste of base is bitter. Bitter in taste. Okay, bitter in taste. Okay, the taste of acid is base is bitter in taste. Then second one, it is reverse of. Okay, in the acid we know that, and also observe that when blue litmus paper is dipped into the acid, it is turned to red. So it is reverse. When red litmus paper is dipped into the base, it is turned to blue. Okay, so next is red litmus paper turns red litmus paper to paper to blue. Okay, blue color, right? That is very important. And one point how to remember here, if we study acid and base, so one point you have to must remember that, take one it is flask, okay, container, and another vessel. Okay, here I take acid and here I take base. Okay, so blue litmus paper, here what happened, acid, it is red. All right, it is red. Okay, now red litmus paper, what happened here, it is red. Okay, no change in color. Okay, when blue litmus paper dipped into the acid, it is red. When red litmus paper dipped into the acid, it is no change in, it is still red. Okay, as it is, when red litmus paper dipped into the base, it is turns into blue. Right, when blue litmus paper dipped into the solution, it is as it is blue, no change in color. Okay, blue change only its color when dipped into the acids, and red only change its colors when dipped into the base. That is very important, students. Okay, we later we take as a note, but you have to remember that. Okay, so second point of acids is what, turns red litmus paper to blue. That is very important. And then third one, they are liquid. Okay, they are liquid. Okay, next come to, they react with metals. Okay, they react with metals to give hydrogen gas. Okay, that is very important. Hydrogen gas is in the case of base. In the case of acid also that happens, students. Okay, in the case of acid also, when acid reacts with metal, also gives hydrogen gas, and the base also gives hydrogen gas. Okay, in that acid we have to be added that point also. When acid reacts with metals, they gives out H2, or that is hydrogen gas. Okay, so base also gives when base reacts with metal, they gives hydrogen gas. So students, these are what the some meaning and the properties of base. Okay, now I have to take some examples for base. Okay, so please note this. Okay, here I write the example, base is there. So examples. Okay, so examples is, that is NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Okay, sodium hydroxide. Then I can take another example for here, calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. And take another example is ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxides. So that is what, students, the very important. So for calcium hydroxide, the formula is this: the calcium hydroxide. Okay, for ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. Okay, so in ammonium hydroxide, so these are what, students, the important examples of the laboratory example for base. Okay, so for a daily example for base is soap water is also example for base. Okay, so that is NaOH is, and this here the NaOH is the strongest base. Okay, the strong base is NaOH and the weak base is ammonium hydroxide, that is NH4OH students. So that is what strongest base is NaOH and the weakest base is NH4OH. So this was all about the base. Okay, so hope these all things are very clear to you. Okay, after that basic concepts of meaning of acids, meaning of base, and the properties of acids, properties of base, and the example of acids and example of base. Then we have to next take the chemical properties of the acids and the base, means what happened when acid reacts with metal and what happened when base reacts with metal. Very important concept. Here one diagram also is there, that is for 2 marks. So let's after that take 1 2-minute break and then we start the chemical properties of acids and base students. Okay, so okay students, by a short break now come to the next session, that is acid reacts with metals. So as you know, I write here, so in general what happened when acid reacts with metal. So when acid reacts with metal they form salt and hydrogen gas is liberated. Okay, so for example I take any other metals, for example, okay, for example see, for example I take HCl, okay, one acid. When this HCl acid reacts with the metal, in the place of metal as zinc, so what happens student, we observe that salt zinc chloride is formed. Okay, zinc chloride is formed with formation of hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas is released. Okay students, next take another example, that is H2SO4, another acid H2SO4, then zinc, again take metal zinc. So what happened when zinc reacts with H2SO4, then what happens, salt produce ZnSO4, okay, plus H2 gas is liberated. Okay students, so students see that this is one type of, this is nothing but a displacement reaction, right? This is what I am nothing but what displacement reaction. Okay, when H is displaced by Zn. Okay, so that is this one type displacement reaction is there. Okay, next student, take another example for I take HNO3. HNO3 react with Zn. So what happened, the zinc nitrate ZNO3 twice plus H2 gas is liberated. Yes. So that is what another example. Then take another example for last, that is weak acid CS3COOH. When they react with zinc, what happens students? Therefore ZnCS3COOH plus H2 gas is liberated. So that is all about the reactions of metal with acid. Okay, these all metal, this is metal, this is metal, this is metal, this is metal. I change the acid, take any acid, take maybe weak acid or maybe take strong acid or take maybe hydrochloric acid or maybe take nitric acid. In the all the acid we get common, we get particular metal salt and we get hydrogen gas. So in general I written as acid when reacts with the metals, what happened, salt and hydrogen gas is liberated. Okay students, so please copy this all things. Okay, and also write a sentence in the conclusion, when metals are reacts with acids they form metal salt plus hydrogen gas is released. So that is very important concepts of the acid and base chapter, very important. Okay, from there maybe ask the questions. Okay, what happened when metal reacts with acids, give example. So you have to write any 2 examples or any 1 example. Okay, so I give all the example for all 4 acids. Okay, please note down this. Okay students, after this, see here we know that this is H2 gas, H2 gas, H2 hydrogen gas is released. Okay, so one question arises, so what is the color of this gas? Okay, so what is the color of this gas? When we do the practical, we observe that gas color is released. So what is the color of that gas? The color of that gas is colorless. Okay, so one question arises, if the gas is colorless, then how we tell that the given gas is hydrogen? Maybe it is carbon dioxide, okay, maybe it is sulfur dioxide, maybe it is nitrogen dioxide. Why it is, how we say that it is hydrogen gas? So for that one is test is there, and that test confirm that the given gas is H2 gas. Okay, so that is called as pop sound test. Okay, that test is used to identify the given or the releasing gas is hydrogen gas. Okay, So after that we have to do that test one. Okay, that is also very important. The test name is pop sound test. Okay, so now test to examine. So next title, students, test to examine the presence of hydrogen gas. Okay, that is very important. So which gas is liberated? Hydrogen gas is liberated. Explain how to test this gas. Okay, that is very important. So that gas is tested by the test name is pop sound. Okay, P-O-P, pop test. Okay, by using pop test we can identify the releasing gas is, okay, that is hydrogen gas. So what is pop test? How we done it? So that is write down when burning candle is brought near a test tube containing hydrogen gas, it burns with a pop sound. Okay, it is burnt with pop sound. Okay, this test examine. This test is conduct for examining the presence of hydrogen gas. Okay, students, so that is very important test you have to be writing examinations. So again repeat the question. So what is the question? What happened, which gas is liberated when metal reacts with acid? Name the gas and explain the test to examine that gas. Okay, that is very important. So this is the pop test. Okay, pop test is used to tell the gas is hydrogen gas, yes or no. So that is, students, very simple concept about acids. Okay, when acid reacts with base, these all things are happen, students. Okay, one is salt fall, one is hydrogen gas is liberated, and that hydrogen gas is when come near to the candle burn with a pop sound, and that pop sound indicate or examine the presence of hydrogen gas. So these all the points very important you have to be remember. Okay, please stop my video and note down this pop test. Okay, right. Okay, students, after that, as I know, a very important diagram from this chapter is there. Okay, so now see that diagram. Okay, I remove this. Okay, students, take the diagram, that is for very important for diagram name, reaction of zinc granules with dilute sulfuric acid H2SO4 and testing hydrogen gas. Okay, that is very important diagram. So it is 2 marks. Okay, for it is 2 marks. So for this we have to simple write one stand. Okay, use pencil and scale for drawing this. Okay, one stand, we call it as a stand. Now let's take one test tube here. it is called as a test tube. Okay, it is test tube. And the test tube what taken, like in the question given what, H2SO4, so it is H2SO4, and take some metals, that is metals called as what, zinc granules, so Zn, zinc. Okay, now fix here one rubber cork, okay, that's called rubber cork. Okay, in rubber cork we take one pipe. Okay student, we take one pipe, and here take one vessel. Okay, one vessel. In that vessel take soap water, okay, which form bubbles. Soap water, okay, and then when the acid reacts with metals, we know that H2 gas is liberated. Okay, H2 gas is liberated, and that gas is passed into this pipe, that is called as a delivery pipe, delivery tube. Okay, delivery tube. So that gas is now entered delivery tube, and that forms a bubbles. Okay, that forms a bubbles of hydrogen gas bubbles. Okay, hydrogen bubbles. Okay, hydrogen bubbles. That bubbles is touched with a candle. Okay, here I put a candle. It is called candle. Okay, here can produce pop sound. Okay, here can produce pop sound. That is very simple diagram for the diagram of reaction of zinc granules with dilute sulfuric acid. Maybe change any as sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, HCl, any. So that is we change it, but the common diagram is like this. Okay, one stand is there, one test tube. In test tube, acid and zinc is mixed together, and the test tube is the delivery tube is there through which hydrogen can be passed into the soap water, and the soap water and the hydrogen gas mix together, they form the hydrogen bubbles, soap bubbles, and that soap bubbles when come near to the candle, then candle burn with a pop sound. That is total process of metal reacts with the acid, they gives out hydrogen gas, and that hydrogen gas when come in contact with candle, the candle burn with a pop sound. So it is very simple diagram, only 30 to 40 seconds we can draw this diagram. Okay student, it's too much diagram, so practice this diagram. Okay, this is about the acid reacts with metals. Okay, so please draw this with pencil and scale. Okay, so I take another very important concept, that is what, base. Okay, okay, this is over. I think this is over. Okay, now after that student, we have take another very important concept. Okay. Okay. Now take acid reacts with base. Okay. Or base reacts with metals. Okay. Now if I take base in the place of acid, what happened? Simple student, nothing is happened. Same when base plus metal, they react with each other, they form salt plus H2 gas is liberated. There is nothing change. Same process takes place. Okay, that is for gift for you. Acid also same and base also same. For this I take example for NaOH. Okay, balancing 2 times of NaOH plus zinc solid aqueous. Therefore, sodium zincate formation takes place. Na2ZnO3 ZnO2 and solids plus hydrogen gas is liberated. That is called as sodium zincate. Sodium zincate, and that is very important reaction, students. In the examination, they ask what happened when metal reacts with base. Give the chemical equation, or maybe that question asks what happened when sodium hydroxide react with the zinc. Write the product name and write the chemical equation involved. That is very important. When sodium hydroxide reacts with when sodium hydroxide base, when reacts with this metal zinc, it is formed sodium zincate, salt of sodium zincate, and hydrogen gas is liberated, and the reaction is NaOH plus Zn is equal to Na2ZnO2 plus H2 gas is liberated, students. So that is very important reaction you have to remember. So the total conclusion, my conclusion is, what happened when base reacts with metal means it is also form salt and hydrogen gas. For example, this example, when base reacts with the zinc, students, there is one example is enough for you. Okay, so that is very important, you have to be remember it. Okay, so write down this and take another one concept. So please write down this both equations in your notebook, right? So after that, acid reacts with base and acid reacts with metal and the base reacts with metal. Then the last concept of today's videos, if we take acid reacts with sodium carbonates and the acid reacts with hydrogen carbonate. After that we have to be conclude our video. Okay, so please I take 1 minute rest. After that we meet with the new concept of acid and base in this video. Okay, acid reacts with carbonates and acid reacts with hydrogen carbonate. Only 1 minute break, student, and you also take rest. Okay, right. So okay, students, from a small rest, again we are fresh up to understand the new concept of this chapter, that is action of or the reaction of acid with the metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates or bicarbonates. We also call as bicarbonates. That is, one is baking soda, one is washing soda. Okay, so now what happens, see, when metal reacts with carbonates, okay, when acid reacts with metal, we know that hydrogen liberated. When the acid reacts with carbonate, see which gas is liberated now. Okay, now in general I write metal carbonates plus acid. Okay, plus acid, what happened, salt form takes place, carbon dioxide gas is liberated, H2O is in the liquid form. Okay, that is change, students. What is change here? Salt is same, only change in these 2 points. One is hydrogen gas, carbon dioxide liberated, one is H2O is liquid formation takes place. That is difference to salt. Up to salt is same, change is what, in the place of hydrogen gas, when carbonate is react with acid, carbon dioxide is formation takes place. Same when metal reacts with sodium bicarbonate. Okay, when metal reacts with carbonate, carbon dioxide gas liberated. When metal reacts with hydrogen carbonate, metal hydrogen carbonates are also called as bicarbonates. Okay, bicarbonates with acids, what happens, students? Same, there is no change, salt plus carbon dioxide plus H2O. Okay, that is very important point. Acid reacts with metal hydrogen gas, acid reacts with carbonate carbon dioxide, acid reacts with hydrogen carbonate carbon dioxide. Okay, that is in carbonates carbon dioxide. Okay, carbonate. That is very simple chemical equation for this, the general equation of carbonates react with acid. Okay, which gas liberated? Here carbon dioxide gas is liberated, students. That is very important. Okay, please copy this. Okay, now in general we take example here. In the place of carbon, take one example. Okay, that's why I take one example, that is washing soda. Okay, that is called Na2CO3, sodium carbonate. Okay, washing soda. When reacts with balancing equation 2HCl, okay, so it is solid in state. Okay, it is aqueous in state. So we know that what happens, salt formation takes place, 2NaCl plus what happened, carbon dioxide gas plus H2O liquid. Okay, students, these are what equation of carbonate. Okay, that is called sodium carbonate. Sodium metal carbonate is sodium carbonate. It's also called washing soda. Washing soda. Okay, this is common name. Now come to another one is bicarbonate. For example, for bicarbonate I take NaCO3. Okay, that is called sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, that is called bicarbonate. Okay, for this we have take another, there is HCl. Okay, HCl. So what reaction takes place, students? Again here NaCl. Again carbon dioxide gas is liberated. Again H2O liquid. Okay, it is aqueous it is aqueous, and it is solid state, powder state. Okay, these are what the two very important chemical properties of acid, students. Okay, when acid reacts with carbonates, carbon dioxide gas liberated, that is very important. When acid reacts with sodium hydrogen carbonate, okay, hydrogen carbonate bicarbonate, then carbon dioxide gas is liberated. Okay, in the place of metal hydrogen gas liberated, in the place of metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate, what happened? Carbon dioxide is liberated. That is different, students. Okay, so now after this we get one idea. Okay, what, sir, if you test hydrogen gas, so how we test this gas, right? That is very good question. We can test hydrogen gas with help of pop sound. So how we test this gas? That is very important. So this gas is tested by another test that is called lime water test. Okay, the given gas is carbon dioxide. How we explain it? By simple lime water test, students. Okay, so please copy these reactions. Okay, stop my video and copy this, right? Okay, now come to the test. Okay, come to the test. Lime water test. Lime water test to examine the presence of carbon dioxide gas. Okay, students, very important. That is the lime water. We know that what is lime? Calcium oxide, right? Quick lime in the acid. In the first chapter, we have taken lime or quick lime. It is called lime water, means this calcium oxides. Okay, lime water means calcium hydroxides. Okay, lime means calcium oxide, so water means calcium hydroxide. So take calcium hydroxide and pass the gas. Okay, the gas which is carbon dioxide, the gas pass through this compound. What happens? See, when carbon dioxide is reacts with calcium hydroxide, that is lime water, what happened? We know that calcium carbonate is formed. Calcium carbonate is formed plus H2O liquid. That is important. And that is how to emit this formation. This is what? White precipitate. White milk, like milk formation. Okay, like milk. It is formation of milk. This indicates that the given passed gas is carbon dioxide. If this is not formation takes place, means this gas is not carbon dioxide. If the white PPT's formation takes place. If the white PPT's formation takes place, then we say that the given gas is carbon dioxide. So it is simple test. Okay, when metal reacts with carbonates, the gas is liberated, that is carbon dioxide. To test that gas, we pass that gas into the lime water, that is calcium hydroxide. When that gas reacts with calcium hydroxide, that form white precipitate. That white precipitate is nothing but calcium carbonate, and that calcium carbonate formation indicates the presence of the given gas is carbon dioxide. Okay, student, that is test for examining the presence of carbon dioxide. So there are total two tests. One test is to examine hydrogen gas, that test is called as pop sound test, and the second test is to test the carbon dioxide, and that test is called as a lime water test. Okay, students, that is very important, so please note on this. So okay, students, this is enough for today video. In the next video, we take another next concept of this chapter, very important concepts. But these today videos, what we shoot today with this video is very important, and we are take very basic concepts about the acid and base starting, and then we are take the chemical properties of acid and base, and very important with react with metals and react with carbonates. That is very important as a point of view of examination. The 3 marks which I tell you, that is not nothing from this concept only. Okay, from this concept almost maybe possibility of coming metal reacts with acid and carbonate reacts with acids. So students, this is the video for today. In next video we take next concepts. So thank you for watching this video. Please, if you not subscribe this channel, means subscribe this channel and press that bell icon to get notification of our videos. Okay, thank you for watching this video.